Students, now in this session I will explain question number 3, 4 and 5 of exercise 3.3 chapter 3 understanding quadrilaterals. Now in question number 3 we have 3 parts. Fine. So first of all they have said, can a quadrilateral ABCD, now let me just draw a quadrilateral first. So suppose this is a quadrilateral. Fine. A, B, C and D. Okay, so now in a quadrilateral what we have 4 angles, isn't it? Now they have asked, can this ABCD be a parallelogram if angle D plus angle B equals to 180 degrees? So this is the first condition they have given, angle D plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. So if angle D plus angle B equals to 180 degree, so can we say on this, based on this condition, that this quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram? So we can say yes, it is possible, but there is some condition that we have to see that. See, we know that in parallelogram, since we are talking about these 2 angles, isn't it? These 2 angles. So the sum of these 2 angles can be equals to 180 degree, but only when these 2 angles are equal to each other. That means this should be 90 degree, 90 degree. Then only this could be said as a parallelogram. So it is only possible in the case of a rectangle and square. Fine, but since it is possible, so we can write yes, it can be. It can be, but at the same time, it should also fulfill the 2 criteria. Number 1, opposite angles should be equal. Then only we can say that, based on this criteria we can say that yes, this is a parallelogram. And what is number B? Adjacent angles. Okay, that is, we know that in parallelogram, what? The sum of adjacent angle is 180 degree. So the sum of adjacent. Sum of adjacent angle should be 180 degree. So including these 2 points, if we include these 2 points with this point, then obviously we can say that there is a possibility that this quadrilateral ABCD can be considered as parallelogram. Okay. Now, what is sum number 2 then? Let me rub this. Now, sum number 2 they have given, AB is equals to DC. AB is equals to DC. That is 8 centimeter they have given. 8 centimeter. So sum number 2. And AD is given 4 centimeter. AD is given 4 centimeter. And BC is given 4.4 centimeter. Now this is another condition they have given, that if AB is 8 centimeter, DC is 8 centimeter, AD is 4 centimeter and BC is 4.4 centimeter. So will it be possible that we can say that ABCD is a parallelogram? We will say no, this is no way possible. Why? Because the opposite sides are not equal. So we have studied in the property of parallelogram that the opposite sides should be equal. So we will say no, since opposite sides, that is AD, is not equals to BC, and because of this reason we are saying no. Okay, now let's do sum number 3, students. Now what is sum number 3 given? Angle A they have given 70 degree. Angle A they have given 70 degree and angle C they have given 65 degrees. So will it be possible? No, again no. Why? As we know that in parallelogram the opposite angles should be equal, but in this case the opposite angles are not equal to each other. So we'll say no, since the opposite angles, that is angle A is not angle equals to angle C. So based on this condition or based on this reason, we can say that it is not possible. Okay, so this is a solution of question number 3. Now let's move on to sum number 4. So in sum number 4, they have asked to draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral, fine, that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measures. So we have to draw a quadrilateral where one pair of opposite angles should be equal to each other. So in that case, only one figure is possible, that is kite. So this is kite, and I want to say what are the properties of kite. So in the properties of kites are these two sides are equal and these two sides are equal. You see the opposite sides are not equal. Fine, the opposite sides could be parallel but they are not equal. So in parallelogram the opposite side be equal, isn't it? So this is not a parallelogram. And in kite these two angles should be always equal. Fine, but these two angles are not equal. That is, if I consider this as A, B, C and D, then we can write that angle B is equals to angle D, but angle A is not equals to angle C. And so because of many reasons, because these two opposite angles are not equal, these two opposite sides are not equal, so there are many such reasons are there on which we can say that this quadrilateral is not a parallelogram. But we are fulfilling the criteria which is given in the question, that at least one pair of opposite angles should be equal. So we have shown this, that is angle B is equals to angle B. So the required figure is what? Kite. Okay, so that's it for question number 4. Now let's do question number 5. Now question number 5, what we have, the measure of the two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. So let me draw one parallelogram first. So this is a parallelogram. Fine. So this is a parallelogram. Okay. Now we know that which are the two angles adjacent. So this angle and this angle could be adjacent to each other. This angle also is adjacent to each other. So what was the property of an adjacent angles for parallelogram? So in parallelogram, the sum of the two adjacent angles will always be equals to what? 180 degree. I repeat, the sum of the two adjacent angles will always be equals to 180 degree. Now in this case, they have given the measure of the two adjacent angles in the ratio form. So whenever any angle is given in the ratio form, what is the first thing that you have to do? You have to let the first angle be 3x and second angle be 2x. Okay, because the ratio is given 3:2. Now as we know that adjacent angles, the sum of the adjacent angles is equals to 180 degree. So we'll write according to the question, 3x plus 2x is equals to 180 degree. And why? Because they are adjacent angles, isn't it? Now 2x plus 3x is what? 5x is equals to 180 degree. Now value of x would be what? We have to transpose this 5 towards right hand side. So the value is 36 degree. Okay. So once we reduce 180 by 5, we'll get 36 degree. Now we have to find out the measure of each angle. So the first angle would be what? First angle is what? 3x, and 3x means 3 into 36. That means 108 degree. And what about the second angle? Second angle is 2x. That means 2 into 36 degree. That is 70 degree. So this is your required answer. Okay students, I hope all of you have understood the 3 sums. That's it for today's session. Thank you so much. God bless you and stay blessed.